got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Searing flame!
Double demon fang!
Gale force!
I'm not done!
Now go find someone else to pick on!
It's over! You're mine! It's over!
In the wind! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Take this!
Searing
You're
tempest!
finished!
And that's
Here I come! It's over! Stardust! My turn! Take it! You're mine!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer! Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance! Here I come! It's
It's
over!
like trying to keep up with a wall!
In a bind?
Rip it
Into
tear!
the shadows!
You're finished!
Natural energy! Raging
Demon!
It's fine. Dance!
Sleep now!
Take this!
Double demon fang!
I'll blame Amy Fury!
It's over!
Take this!
More without me!
In a bind?
Thunderblade!
Here I come!
away!
You're finished!
You require help.
I'm on
Take this!
Take this!
Now I'm in the
Sleep
grip!
now! Searing flame!
Take this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Here's the evil! Seal! Freeze! I'll
tear you apart! Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Rods in pain.
There! Take off, touch the wind!
No further!
I'm all stuffed up!
No escape!
All right!
Take this! Destructive! Take this!
Air thrust! Glacial spear! Cover
Shut
your
up!
evil!
You're on!
Now we're not! Breaking
I'm not done! You're mine!
No further!
No escape!
Gale force! Corruption!
You're finished! Double demon fang!
Gale force!
You're mine!
Now we're not.
In the wind! Air thrust!
In a bind?
You're mine!
Lightning condense!
Do it! Demon fang! Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, One can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's done in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
I sense a strange power from this.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over! I hope so good with airborne target.
Take this!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Now you see what I can do! Do it!
Disarm!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Got you!
I'll finish you here and now!
In the sky, it's mine! In the wind!
You're mine! Eat this!
Now, it must be frozen hammer!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
This one's tough!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine! Chocolate Flash! Sword Lane Alpha!
Take this!
That freaking does it! Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Win!
Do it!
Your river!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! I never miss! Heavy warhead!
It's on!
Alright! It's done! Here's the healing art!
Burn!
What now?
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Here's the win!
Now! Strike!
My astral energy! Lunar corruption!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm not done!
One last one!
All finish you
Pure
now!
fear! Pierce evil!
Here I come!
Get
You're
ready!
finished!
Free blazer!
Talon Storm! Take this! Demon Fang!
Now!
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Repel! Do it! Unleash astral energy!
Say no more! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercise.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret the in a vine.
Dead to the wind!
You're mine!
Sleep now!
You're finished! It's on! Ignite!
Here's a
You're
weird
mine!
astral energy!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Milk right here.
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Here I go! This one's mine!
You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine!
Armor won't. Now I'm in the groove.
You're on! Take this! Big Blast! Do it! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Oh man,
Seal!
I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over!
Radiant Raging Storm!
You're on! It's on!
Radiant
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's his lightning blast!
The earth throbs in pain.
Lunar corruption!
No further!
Almost done!
Double Demon!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
Radiant
Demon Fang!
Lightning
Double
Condensed!
Demon
Now!
Fang! Did you hear it?
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad. No complaints.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over! Burn again!
Bullseye!
You're mine!
Raging
Rising
Calendar!
Falcon! I'll take this!
Here again!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Radiant Now! Frozen
Hammer!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake.
Denied!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Come and face me! Demon Fang!
Crash you! I'll finish you
Here it
Prepare
is!
to be sealed, O fleet of words. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahna? Not to a Renan, they don't.
Take this!
Here's to do it!
Take this!
Sweet dreams,
This one's all mine! Strike! Double demon fang! Sword rain alpha! Do it! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! If it's in the sky, it's
Eat
mine! Where are you going?
Here I come! Do it! More!
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade!
I can feel my precision improving.
This'll make us even more formidable.
More Dahnan ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
But maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What's this thing?
Oh man! I hope I live long enough to regret this! Now I can let loose! I'm on it!
In here!
No escape! Double demon fang!
Nothing gets by me!
Mirage!
Here's to energy! Fury!
Now or never! You're finished! No further! I'll finish you here and now! It's over! Double demon fang!
Do it!
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well
No
done!
chance! Crush! Donut!
Anything in
You're
order
on!
is all mine! Watch this!
Burn in hell!
Rolling snap! Do it! Beyond! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now!
The heavens must be smiling.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead? Then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Key.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
I'm on it!
Light astral light! Lightning condemn! Thunder blade!
Eat this! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Evil fly!
The enemy wields our shield.
You'll soon see about that!
Donut!
Now!
Turn the tables on.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! Can handle this. I never miss!
It's over! Go away!
Radiant light! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
A breeze. Get in, get out.
No escape!
Nothing gets by me!
Raging
Double
storm!
demon fang!
Flawless
It's
light!
on! Demon fang! Eat dirt!
Can't get out of this!
Come on, roll now! Lightning now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
I'm not done! No!
Lunar roller! Do it! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I come! I'll smash you! Rolling smash! I'm just getting started! Do it!
Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
We managed to pull through.
No choice! Here I come! First strike! Here! You're mine! It's over! Bang blast! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
You escape!
Tear you apart! Your dreams!
Burn in hell!
Here's lightning is evil! Thunderbolt! Freeze
You're
laser!
mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
Double demon fang!
Shining supernova! Raging
You're
cascade!
finished!
Feel radiant thunder! This is coming
In a bind?
Nothing gets by me!
Magic is
Denied! Enough!
Mega ray!
Come on! Here I come! It's over! Double demon fang!
Do it! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A victory for the ages.
You got company!
Here I come!
That's freaking dumb! Here! Wing astral energy! Searing flame! Reload! Here's a hero! Powered horn!
Okay, here I go!
I can
Carve, watch this! You're my You can survive fight!
Powered horn!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
This one's mine!
Here I go! Rising sun!
Frozen!
Hammer! Now! Take this! Double demon fang! Do it!
Onward and upward.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Take this! It's over!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Soda! Take this! It's on! Take this!
Raging cascade!
They got me flying! It's over! No further!
This'll come in easy!
Take this! You're finished! Shockwave flash!
Raging cascade!
Reload! Take this!
Where are you going?
You're mine! My turn!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough! Double demon!
Like we're gonna lose a small fry. Looks like trouble with capital T.
Together, we've got this! You're on! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
Ready!
You're on!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Not today!
Alright.
You're on! Rena!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
It's over! I'll take you all!
Do it! Now! Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Raging cascade!
My turn!
Eat it! Here! I'll be saving
You're
this
on!
one!
Here I come! It's over!
Magic Missile! Do it, Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Right, here goes! Take this! I'm surrounded!
Light Astral Energy! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Rising Falcon! It's on! Eat dirt! They got fires!
I've got it! Let a marksman leave the enemy's arts to me!
All yours!
Where are you going?
No place here!
Far enough!
I'll smash you!
Radiant Heat! Here!
It's over!
Do it!
Rena!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I'm on! You're finished!
Now!
Here I come! Rena!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I need to be stronger.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do, too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it, though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire. Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Confiscated!
It's over! You're finished! Not today!
It's weakened!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
In a vine? Stop! Swallow
Entertaining.
Lightning condemned! Here's a
It's over!
Enjoy. Here.
I'm handling swallow the
Here I come! You're finished!
Enjoy.
You're mine!
Now I'm in yours!
Here.
healing circle!
So much for sitting this fight out. Now you see... Nope, that is silly.
Not
Show
today!
me your strength.
Let's get you
Now!
on test
While it's reeling!
Take it down!
Astral energy! Here's a healing First aid! In here!
Take this! Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time. Shionne, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shionne!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shionne, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shionne was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag-Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shionne to rest.
Hey,